You want to go first?
You got it.
I got it?
Yeah. Bumble
Okay.
girls go first.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's true. Not like a super exciting beginning. We're a new modern couple on Bumble.
I can so clearly remember Sir saying, I found this guy on Bumble, and I've looked him up on Facebook, and he has his grandfather's cat, and he found a dog on the side of the road, and he named her after a river in Mississippi. He just seems so sweet. Wes, I think y'all had matched, but I'm not even sure y'all talked yet. And this wild girl's in full detective mode and was already a fan of yours.
Probably within a day of us texting on the app, I thought, he needs to hurry up and ask me on the date because this is taking too long.
Yeah, I was kind of ready to take Sarah Grace on a date. But the funny part of this story is that I'm in the truck a lot, on the road a lot, and listening to the radio. And one of the talk show hosts was talking about first dates. And they're like, if you go on a first date on a Tuesday night, it's really good because if it doesn't go well, you haven't wasted your weekend. And I was like, you know what, I'll try that on a Tuesday night and see how it goes.
Probably 30 minutes into the date, I thought, you know what, if he lets me, I'm going to marry him. I knew I was going to marry him.
I could tell just from the first few dates that she was definitely a worthy contender, and it didn't take her long to prove to me that I wanted her to be my wife.
In our little group text, we get a message from Sarah Grace trying on outfits for her first date. After our dates, I remember checking my phone and all the girls were like, how was it? How was it? And Sarah Grace answers like 6 hours later. And she's like, y'all, I just have a feeling. And so this is to chasing that feeling forever.
Sarah Grace, here we are. It's finally the day of our wedding. For so long I prayed to God that I would find a woman who loved Him unconditionally, who could help me grow closer to Him, and who could mend the broken pieces of me. On the morning of July 13th, 2021, I had no idea that my Tuesday night Bumble date would wind up being exactly the woman that I'd prayed so hard to find.
I think about when Wesley met Sarah Grace. There were some tough times. Wesley needed a strong deliverer, an ally, a rescuer. He needed you, Sarah Grace.
Wesley, do you remember the night that we met? Exactly what it was like? What it felt to see each other for the very first time. At that moment, my life would be changed for the better by knowing you, and I had a feeling it would.
It was a few years ago in October that we met Wes for the first time, and it didn't take long to realize that he might be the one for SG.
Wes, whenever I met you, I knew that was it for Sarah Grace because I could see it in her eyes, and I could see it in your eyes.
God gave me you, Sarah Grace. You took all those broken pieces of me, and every day, piece by piece, you put them back together for me in a completely new way that's so much fuller and stronger than I ever could have imagined possible.
Well, I remember all the magical, picturesque moments. I remember the not-so-movie type moments. I mention this because this is what shaped us. Watching you trust God and being a part of your story has forever changed my heart and faith. I know nothing else in the world. It's that this was written in God's plan from the very beginning.
And how amazing and beautiful is that? That this weekend, that this right here, the two of you together has been His plan since the first woman was ever made.
With you, Sarah Grace, all of my prayers have been answered and more.
Wes Tucker, the blessing of my life. And forever bless him.
Who gives this bride in marriage?
Her mother and I.
It's my honor and privilege, with God, family, and friends as witnesses, to pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Hey, I love this setting. It's great. I know that it's special to you guys and your family, and I also know that it's great that you have some of your favorite people in the world, your families and your friends, to celebrate and join with you today.
The night of our wedding on the shuttle bus back to Little Rock, I remember thinking, I can't wait for Sarah Grace to experience her wedding at home. And even with the chaos of the weather, we're happy to announce that we are having a wedding in the backyard again.
Cause it feels like family. Feels like family. And I know, you know that crazy feeling. Feels like family.
Most of y'all don't know this, but Sarah, Grace, and Wes got married inside the house here earlier today, and that was probably plan C. Wednesday, about 2 o'clock, I showed up with the dance floor, only to find out that we had a 90% chance of rain and no tents. The weather seems to be holding out, so it couldn't have worked out much better.